Our next guest is unquestionably among the greatest actors of all time. He's a two-time Oscar winner, whom you can see alongside Bobby Cannavale and Rose Byrne in the movie Ezra. It opens in theaters May 31st. Please say hello to Robert De Niro.
Okay.
I love you very much. I want you to know that, just going in, yeah. Did you have fun last night? Is it still fun for you as an obligation?
No, I had a nice time.
Nice time, yeah.
We have a couple of breaks, you know, and people get up, go to the bathroom, walk around. It was fine. It was,
The bathroom part was the highlight?
That was one of the highlights.
Did you go to, like, parties afterwards?
A couple, then I went home.
You won your first Oscar, what, like 49 years ago, right? For The Godfather Part 2?
That's it, yeah.
You remember that feeling or any specifics of that night?
Yeah, I was actually in Italy doing a movie with Bertolucci called 1900, so I got a call about, I guess it was about 6 in the morning or something, their time. It's 9 hours later. And so I was shooting, so.
That's when you found out about the nomination?
Yeah, no, that's when I found out I'd won.
Oh, you weren't at the show?
No, yeah.
Oh, wow, you know what? That's big time. That's when you know you're a real movie star, when you don't even go and you win. Were you there the second time you won?
Yes.
You were there. You were there in person.
Yeah.
Were you at all dreading winning because you knew you would have to make a speech?
No, I didn't. That's okay.
That's okay.
They had the camera. Barbara Streisand was saying it the other night at the SAG Awards. They have the camera on you, seeing what your reaction is. You know,
Yeah.
You gotta look stone-faced.
That's where the real acting comes in, right?
Yeah, in a way. But it's nice. It was actually enjoyable. I had Downey was great. He's a great guy, and it was terrific.
He is great, good. And he was very happy to win, and and I think everybody was very happy to see him win. Not that we didn't want to see you win, but you are at this point. You got a couple of those things already, and I feel like you don't even care, honestly.
It's in all seriousness, getting nominated is enough.
That's enough. Yeah.
I mean, because you're saying one person is better than the other, and you can't really say that they're different.
And yet, the 5 nominees we're saying they're better than all of everybody else.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. You and I have something in common. We have both been immortalized on social media by our former president, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
We have, I think this might have been the first time he wrote about you. Robert De Niro, a very low IQ individual, has received he spelled 2 wrong, many shots to the head by real boxers in movies. I watched him last night, truly believe he may be punch drunk, and then he says, at the end, he says, "Wake up, Punchy," he says to you. And that's not the only time, and he moved over to Truth Social. Robert De Niro, whose acting talents have greatly diminished with his reputation now shot, must even use a teleprompter for his foul and disgusting language. So disrespectful to our country. Now, in all fairness to the former president, is that true? Do you have to use a teleprompter when speaking about President Trump? Or are you able to just kind of riff on your thoughts on him?
He's so stupid. Look at the lame, inane things that he said. He's so stupid, he can't even say anything clever or smooth. He's a moron. But he's a scary one. And in all seriousness, and we know it here, people have to get out and vote and vote and vote and vote.
Yeah. One time each. Do you think he pretends to be dumber than he is to confuse people and make them think? No, you think he's...
No. I don't think so.
Why do you think? I'm curious why you would guess that there's a big group of people in this country who believe that he cares about them.
I am totally dumbfounded, baffled by that. I can't understand it, and it's a thing that we've seen over decades and decades. And he's a what's it? Tammy Faye and the other one.
Yes.
It's the same thing, Give us your money, we're going to save you. Yeah, televangelist.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing, and it's so obvious. I just don't understand. People could buy it. I just don't know. It's all an act in a certain way. It's all out of insecurity. He's deeply, deeply insecure. He is a malignant narcissist. He's a socio-psychopath. He's created some new language as far as describing somebody in his mental condition. It's so frightening and scary, and he's dangerous. We got to get rid of him.
Do you ever?
And shame on those Republicans that don't have the nerve, the balls to go after him. What do they tell their kids? What do they tell their grandkids later when it's written in history books what their role is and what they did, and they allowed him to do this? He's an outright criminal, and they're still buying it.
They're still buying it. It's really. I don't want him to take up your whole segment. You have made a movie called Ezra, directed by Tony Goldwyn, who we know and love here as our former president at ABC, Tony Goldwyn. He was the president on Scandal. He's made a movie, Bobby Cannavale, Rose Byrne, Whoopi Goldberg, Rainn Wilson, and introducing Guillermo and me. We are in the movie also. That's right. When Tony pitched you this film, did he tell you you'd get to be in the film with us?
Well, I never saw you.
Oh, yeah.
I was waiting, and this whole trip had come, and I never saw you or met you.
We look just like this.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to explain a little bit about what the movie is about, the story?
It's about a couple with their son who's on the spectrum, which means he's on the autistic spectrum. And so that could mean anything, literally just anything. But it's not typical behavior. And the school wants to, he's being forced to be put in a program by the mother who he lives with, and the father is Bobby Cannavale's character is against that, and so on. And so he kidnaps him and takes him on a road trip, basically, to see you.
Yeah.
And I don't know, what else could I?
Yeah, no, it's good. We have the trailer, so that'll fill in the blanks for us. So here it is. First look at the trailer from the movie Ezra.
My man Ezra, flying without a net so that he could order himself a...
Ice tea, please.
The doctor who first told me my son was autistic could have saved us both a lot of time if he just said the truth. Autistic kids don't give a... Stay home! Jenna knows I'm broken.
She knows you're still not over her. The man your age shouldn't be living with his father.
He led 20 kids onto Washington Street.
Your son has been a danger to himself.
He's not dangerous. He's a challenge.
You want to do something for your son? You get yourself to L.A. Jimmy Kimmel wants to book you.
What?
They're not going to fly you. Is that going to be a problem?
No.
Hey, what are you doing?
I need to get him away from here.
Not taking the car.
I'm taking him aside, Pop.
All I ever wanted was just to protect our boy.
Well, I'm protecting him now. You know, the word autism comes from the Greek, in your own world. I don't want him in his own world. I want him in this world.
You're fighting for something. You might have to suffer consequences, but it's worth it because you love your kid.
A dad's job is to take his son down the field. And if he gets tackled, all that dad wants is for that kid to pick up the ball and to take it the rest of the way.
Oh, you can see the full Ezra on the Jimmy Kimmel Live YouTube channel, and the film is only in theaters starting May 31st. Mr. Robert De Niro, everybody, thank you for being here. We're back with Justin Timberlake.